Good day, everyone. Alice here from Sophie Financial Network. Today is August 11, 2023. Another weekly analysis for our channel. So we had a fantastic week, I should say, for subscribers, for myself. We had a nice, good trades on Nvidia. We short Nvidia, we short Nasdaq. We get back to the long position on Nasdaq. We took profit, and today, just the last signal I sent out to my subscribers as well. So that's going to be my free channel in Telegram, which is a Sophie Financial Network. If you just go there, you will see that. And that was, to be honest, fantastic. So right now we are in the money in a bit, and we are just looking for more upside for the next week, which I just explained. What do I expect for the market? So before any ado, let's go to the market and to the chart and see what chart tells us. Here is the weekly chart for S&P 500. So last week we had the pressure on the downside, and it was kind of like a good volume. And today or this week we had another just a downtick and kind of follow through. So this means just this bear reversal in the stochastic RSI MACD, all in all, confirmed for more downside to go. However, we are due for a bounce, and that bounce could be just a short-lived, and probably that's going to be a hard sell after that. So just be careful on that. We can see a bounce, which that bounce can just last for 2-3 days, maybe next week. And the next week could be a doji positive day, I should say. Nothing strong. And if it goes above, let me tell you, if next week close gets above this level, which is a 45.60 closing week, so this analysis would be invalidated. But if we are just to stay below 45.60 on a weekly chart and then coming down, so that would be kind of the ideal scenario that I'm looking for. To be honest, I'm just looking for a back test to this area, which time frame I have is going to be September, October. So that's going to be a volatile. So next 2 weeks, probably a doji slightly to the upside, but that would be very, very short-lived, and then it can follow through with another sell-off, especially months of September, October. That could be very, very volatile, and volatility is going to accelerate to the downside. So just buckle up, be careful, and don't overload yourself right now, because still lots of buyers in the market, and they're just pushing for more buys. But just be careful. The next rally could be very, very short-lived. So here is the daily chart, and the reason that I'm just talking about this is here. So we got into this interesting pivotal point, which we were waiting for. It's kind of like a forming ending diagonal here. And this ending diagonal, lots of shadows here. And also, interestingly, this breakout is getting into middle of this wide range bar, breakout wide range bar, which is very, very important. And also SMA 50. So on a daily basis, comes along with this pivotal point. So when we get these odds in favor of support, so we can just see 45.55, which just nailed it today. That was kind of like an interesting support for S&P. So I think next 2 weeks, I should say next week, likely 2 weeks, we should see a bounce, and this bounce could be very, very choppy, slightly going up. The maximum level that I have is $45.12. So then after that, we can see just getting down, down, down to middle of September, October, and possible scenario would be somewhere around here. So I'm just looking for this, and that hard sell could be kind of like an initial sell-off, then rebound, then coming back down. So this time frame, which is September 17 to October, we should see a bottoming formation for the market. Again, I'm just looking for this rally first. So this rally, we should just educate ourselves. We need to learn about this rally, how strong that rally would be, and how long does it last. So we should just educate ourselves, and I will come back with you with another analysis for sure. Every day I'm coming back with analysis. So this is the pivotal point, a breakout pivotal point, which that rally can stretch. And after that, it can just go all the way down here. So 45.30. So probably that's going to be the maximum level of this rally. So we can get, still it's going to be 100 points for S&P 500, but that's not going to be enough for lots of bulls, I tell you. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like struggling recently. Before a daily chart, let's go to the weekly chart. So weekly chart, we just got below this. So that was interesting level that I was wondering. And we are just getting into this demandish area. So this demandish area, we can just get another bounce here to just below this level. If I just want to give you accurate level, let me just tell you now, this is going to be your level to watch, and that would be it, right? So we can just say this is going to be this, this, this. So 15,454, that's going to be the level for a bounce. So this bounce could be kind of like a 300 to 400 maximum. And then we can see a sharp sell-off, possible scenario going down for the first level, 14,300 to all the way down to 13,500. Again, we just want to educate ourselves how this rally is going to last and what would be the feedback here to this level, because that level is very, very important. If we get above this sharply and close above this, obviously this analysis would be invalidated. So we will see how it goes. But all in all, when I see this chart based on this very reversal crossover in a stochastic, nicely going up and then coming down nicely, RSI just getting out of the overbought condition, and also we are just getting close to the sell signal from MACD, which is pretty slow signal, but that could be a kind of like a good confirmation for us for the next move, especially to the downside. So the downside move could be 13,500 to 14,000. So we will see how it goes with Nasdaq. Let me just save this one, and then going back to daily chart. So here is the daily chart. And let me just close this flip level. Okay, so here's the daily chart. We got into this very, very oversold condition. So that's why I'm just looking for a bounce. But you see that? So we are just getting into nice demandish area. So this is the level that I'm looking for. Obviously, for those ones who are looking for moving average, we're just getting down below SMA 20, we're just getting down below SMA 50, and it doesn't react at all. So moving average is gonna be minor tool in your analysis. If you just follow my analysis, you know that I'm not relying on moving average. It's gonna be one of first or two last confirmation that I get. But based on the price action, we are getting nicely into very, very good demandish area. So this demand is going to be 15,000 area. So 14,900 to 15,000. That is the level that I'm looking for. And to be honest, I'm looking for a bounce. So this level could be a bounce all the way. What would be the maximum? The maximum level would be here. So it's going to be just this pivot, getting back up nicely, failed the rally here, it couldn't get above this, and then sharply coming down, making a nice supply area here. So we can go back up there and back test this supply area. So any 15,400 to 15,500, that would be kind of like the scenario for the top information for the next rally. And we can see kind of like sharp movement to the downside. Again, so this is going to be the first level, which is 14,200 to 14,400. That's going to be the minimum level. The maximum level of a stretch, it can go all the way down to here. Again, the period that I'm looking for is September, October-ish. That's going to be the level that I'm looking for. But based on this, we are due for a corrective rally to the upside. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to the Dow Jones, which was my favorite index. As you know, if you follow my analysis, I know that you are following me, and this is the way that I'm looking for. We got into Dow Jones here when everyone just hating Dow Jones, everyone just piling money into Nvidia, Microsoft, those ones, which they gain a lot. But I should say this rebalancing is very, very nicely for my portfolio and my subscribers. So we are just going up nicely. And today, or these days, we are just taking fruit of that tree. So that's interesting to see how Dow just ended up positive today, nicely just outperforming the other indexes, just because money is going to heavy value defensive stocks. What do I mean by defensive stocks? Not military one. Military could be, but I'm just looking for PepsiCo, for example, Procter Gamble, JP Morgan, energy stocks, or kind of like a healthcare, United Health, Boeing. So those ones that they didn't do well last 6 months, they're just getting outperforming the market nicely because people just thinking, okay, if recession is coming, still we need insurance, we need health, we need energy or those ones. So that's why money is getting into those things as well, and we forecasted that one. So Dow just they're getting into oversold condition, but look at the price action. The price action is not that bad. Going to the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart. We are just building another bullish consolidation, interestingly. So this bullish consolidation, it can go just a bit lower, or we can just outperform here for the next bounce. Probably that's going to be a nice, a sharp move to the upside. But this Dow could be kind of like a bullish consolidation, something like this. I would love to see a bullish consolidation in Dow Jones without engulfing any of this pivot. So that would just giving me another signal for a bullish move to the upside, 38,000 to 40,000. That's going to be the level for this year. And I think Dow can hit new all-time high. Still, I'm just on my call that Dow can hit new all-time high this year. We had a nice reverse head and shoulder here. And we have this bull flag here. And even this is going to be very, very nice bull flag here. So this is just a trigger to the upside, and this is weekly chart. So just to be careful on that because it's going to take time, but it's going to be well paid. On the stochastic, MACD, and also RSI. RSI doesn't give us any divergence. MACD obviously gives us divergence. The stochastic is on overbought condition. So that's why we need to digest the price a bit. So if price just stays here for, I don't know, 2 months, while the other index is going down, Dow just is staying in the range, that would be a fantastic signal for us that Dow can hold up pretty well for now. So moving on to the daily chart. So daily chart, as I said, stochastic wise, oh, sorry, moving on to the daily. All right, sorry, my bad. That's my broker. Okay, so the daily chart, we are just here for okay, so daily chart. So we are just here for the bullish consolidation here. So this bullish consolidation, even if it didn't get below SMA 20, just for a day or two, and then coming back up today, just recapture SMA 20, which is pretty bullish. Still, we are in this consolidation. And also look at that. So this white range bar here, we are just consolidating here. And if it goes above a yesterday pivotal point, can just trigger a nice bull flag to the upside. So I'm just looking for a bounce for the other indexes, but rally for Dow Jones. That would be a pretty nice signal for me. Moving on to individual names, let's just start with yield. As usual, we're just going with yield. So yes, here is the yield. Yield just had another uptick today. So it's still in this triangle, popping triangle, I should say. And yield can go down. So next week, if yield goes down, we should see a rally in GLT, which is Treasury, stock market, and gold. And to be honest, I will get to the gold in a bit, but this one can be just a relief rally for a stock market. So that can initiate. If it goes below this pivotal point, which is 4.6, that would be kind of like interesting because it can just reach down all the way down to here. So, but we'll see how it goes for yield. But obviously, bond yield is holding up pretty strong. But I think it's just forming up top information. On the other hand, TLT just forming a bottoming formation. I know I'm telling you this a lot, but this kind of like an aggressive price action, just kind of like a zigzag stop hunting level. We are just getting back test here to this gap demand area. So we will see if TLT just hold up here for now. We need to get a spike above this. 98.99. And if it goes above this, so a back test could be bought by lots of investors and traders. Still, I'm looking for more bullish consolidation here, but right now it's just forming the bottom information. It's nothing bad, nothing good. Just I know the price action since April is pretty bad. It just go down 15% right now, but I think it will get back to the life. So we should just be patient on this. Gold holding up today. So to be honest, I'm kind of like in buying signal for gold. You're just getting, if you just go from here to here, we can see a Fibonacci retracement 78%. Also, SMA 200 is coming along with this demandish area. So we need to get a sharp reversal from gold. If we see a sharp reversal on Monday, Tuesday, that would give us a perfect scenario for buy. So again, for gold, just keep an eye on this. We should just be careful about this because any sharp reversal to the upside, it's not going to be a dead cat bouncer. So it's going to be just a nice reverse head and shoulder or QM pattern to the upside. So we can just go all the way up to here to 1980. And then after that, if it consolidates here, that's going to go higher. But still, we need to get a good confirmation, sharp reversal. Then a stop loss would be here, and then entry point is going to be there. So that would be kind of like the ideal scenario for gold. I'm just looking for a reversal happening on Monday, Tuesday. Crude just holding up pretty well today, just 19 cents, nothing bad, nothing good. Tackle to our first target, hit it, and then coming back down, needs to consolidate here. As you know, I'm pretty bullish on crude, and I will get back to that one as well. So VIX coming down, that is a perfect signal for a bounce for the market. So there is no panic in the market. Market think that, okay, 2 weeks correction is done. Now let's get back to stock. So that's where actually bounce is coming for the stock market, and VIX can go down. If it goes down, I think that's going to be a nice signal for us for the bottom formation. So I'm just looking for VIX to coming down and see how it goes for the market. Next bounce could be good buying opportunity for VIX. So just be careful on this. We are just I'm just keep an eye on this to get into this. So we'll see how it goes. Dixie, strong move to the upside today. So just a 22 cents. Nice triggering kind of like this bullish consolidation to the upside. It can go tackle to this level 103 or 104. That's going to be kind of like, I should say, end of the rally for Dixie. It can go down afterward. Magma, which is our favorite indicator for Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Amazon, and Google. So this one is forming kind of like bullish consolidation, but it's going to be fail. So any rally could be sold sharply by traders. I'm telling you, I'm going to prepare a video for Microsoft, Apple, and NVIDIA. Possible scenario would be Baba as well this weekend. Make sure watch those ones. But all of them just giving me a bounce signal for a sell opportunity. Going on to the Apple just forming a nice ending diagonal today. So today and ended up positive. However, 18 cents negative, not a bad price action, but Apple can reap up to the upside. I think still it can go all the way up to 185 to 186. So that would be kind of like the possible scenario for Wednesday. So if Wednesday you see Apple just ripping up to the upside by Wednesday, so don't be surprised, but that would be a sell opportunity. And I'm just telling you, Apple can go all the way down to here to the end of probably September, October would be a nice bottom information here. Amazon just 15 cents up, nothing bad, nothing good. Meta, $4 down. This one is weak. So Meta just lost its momentum. It's just establishing itself below SMA 20. If it take out this pivotal point, this one can be into trouble. So it can go all the way down to 244. And that would be kind of like the ugly scenario for Meta. Microsoft, even this one worse. Still below SMA 20 right now, just getting into SMA 50 and then below that one. So Microsoft, any bounce to this level could be a sell. and I'm just getting individual video at that one. Google just a positive candle here, but today just I should say 13 cents downside. Nothing bad, nothing good. Nice bullish consolidation. This one can go to the downside. Any corrective move could be a buying opportunity for Google. I'm not concerned about this. Netflix, $8 down. I told you this bullish consolidation will fail. And look at that, what happened today. So Tesla, $2.59 down. Finding support here in this gap still can have a bounce, but bounce could be a sell opportunity. The worst sector here is SMH, which is semiconductor index. Still, we can see a bounce here, but that bounce could be very, very weak. I should say the weakest bounce you can get among the other sectors is going to be semiconductors. This one can go all the way down to here. To be honest, my calculation gives me that we can go all the way to 128 to 132. So that is the scenario that I'm looking for buying opportunity. Stocks, $12 down, the same price action. So stocks can go down all the way to 430 to 440. TSM, $2.81 to the downside. Look at the chart. The chart is not strong at all. This is kind of like a heading to the downside a while ago. AMD, $2.66 to the downside. This one triggers the multi-week consolidation. So this multi-week consolidation just break out today, and any bounce could be just a selling opportunity. Possible scenario would be 85 to 90. So we will see. I'm gonna just provide an update video on this. Make sure to watch that video. It's gonna be quick. The same NVIDIA. This one is coming down. A bounce could be a selling opportunity. The first support is gonna be here, but I think that's not gonna be last. And then we can see all of it down to here. So that would be kind of like a good scenario for myself. October, November could be a buying opportunity for NVIDIA. Nothing more. Texas Instruments. Good price action, bottoming tail here, but after market it goes down. So this is the best among the other one, I should say. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I take back my word. So this one is the best among the other one. Lam Research, we sold out when it was here with my subscribers. Then it goes down. Then it just jumped all the way up here. Stop hunting everyone. Now coming back to this channel. This is very, very bearish pattern. It can go all the way down to here. So 520 to 540, that could be a possible bottoming formation. Still, it's going to be early. I'm just waiting for that one. Moving on to the financials, which is my favorite one since, I should say, month of May. This is a nice bullish consolidation, and we can see some more movement for the Dow because of this sector. So financials, they're doing great. XLF, 7 cents up, nothing bad at all. KBE, which is large cap bank ETF, nice bullish consolidation. This can go all the way up to 43, 45, 47. So look at these levels, just put it, mark it on your chart. You will see the result. KRE, the same pattern. This one can go fantastically to the upside. JP Morgan, 89 cents to the upside. Not a bad price action. Still below SMA 20, but among the other one, did well. Goldman Sachs finally coming up with a bottoming formation. I was waiting for 336, but just a bit higher, just a dollar or $2 above it. So it just find a bottom here. Bank of America, nice snapback reversal happening. Wells Fargo, this one just forming a bullish harami. Seems like the correction is finished. Moving on to the gold miners, which I'm kind of like getting a nice signal from them. Finally, they just find a bottom here, and this is nice of bottoming formation. So this one can go all the way up to here, I should say, for the next move. So $31, if it goes above this $30, they can go all the way up to here to 30.67 and then $31. So we will see how it goes for the gold miners. Backtest could be bought by traders. So gold miners, I should say, they are pretty good today. So that's why I'm just getting into the gold signal for now, because when miners are leading, gold is gonna shining as well. So AEM, just a nice reversal happening. New month coming up from this low, and not a bad price action. Franco-Nevada was the best, 2% to the upside, $142 to the upside. Good looking chart. So I'm just looking for more upside on this name, to be honest. Gold Barrick at $25 to the upside. XLE, which is energy sector, this one is going up to the sky. So after yesterday hiccup, XLE just nicely getting back up to the trend. $1.36 to the upside. XOP nicely $1.74 to the upside. OIH, it's kind of like a consolidating here. $3.70 to the upside. Exxon $1.71 to the upside, just the middle of this candle. Chevron $3.32. What a fantastic candle for Chevron. So Chevron, just this bullish consolidation is about to trigger to the upside. The first target is going to be 172. Then it's going to consolidate here 178 to 182. That's going to be the level for the Chevron. So you'll see how it goes. Oxy, look at that. So fantastic move, folks. So we have this name, and right now it just triggered a very, very nice buying signal here. We are just getting above this dynamic trend line, and if it goes above 67, I should say, that's going to just pave its way. Any pullback could be a nice buying opportunity. To possible scenario is going to be triple top or even nominal new all-time high. So we will see how it goes with energy stocks. Greek, just a nice dollar, actually 16 cents to the upside. This one is just forming another bullish consolidation, to be honest. And if it goes above this $12, the stock is coming down the road. So we will see how it goes. That was it. So again, make sure watch my individual videos on NVIDIA, AMD, Microsoft, Apple, and probably Baba. So we will see how it goes. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on the chart, folks. Bye-bye.